One of the conspiracy theories that I do come across a lot and I find very interesting, and I myself have experienced in some way, is that regarding targeted individuals. To those of you out there who are watching this who feel like you yourselves are targeted individuals, I am more than happy to speak to you or for you to talk about your experiences, because I do understand them.
Michael brought it up to me that there's this TI, targeted individuals business, and at first I thought, I don't know what I thought. It was just a bizarre concept.
It's something that's very taboo and people don't want to discuss, or naive people who've never experienced it themselves wouldn't understand.
Then I did some of my own research because I was tired of hearing the same thing over and over, where I don't know, it's a lot.
Those of you who don't believe it or who have no idea what I'm talking about, just type in targeted individuals online and you will see all the information pertaining to it and the fact that it is a real thing that does exist in this day and age.
When I was in uni a couple of years ago, I studied web development and web technologies, and part of that was studying the different types of technologies that are out there to monitor and, I suppose, grab statistical analysis of what people are doing on the internet. And I've just kind of always been on the opinion that I know that kind of happens, or I thought of it before, because like, haven't you ever been having a conversation with a friend or something like that, you know, talking about teddy bears, and then you open up Facebook and then there's an ad for teddy bears. Something like that. So that's what I mean by, like, I know that they exist some type of monitoring technology. But then I did my research and I found that he's right. People are targeted out there for whatever reason it may be. I'm not really that advanced that I can see too far into the future or know everything that's going to happen or know the agenda behind every plan. But I know that Michael's right, that this does exist. And at first I thought he was crazy, you know, as everybody else would think, you know, because that's what we're trained to think, you know, anything that's outside of the box or what the media tells us. You know, that Tracy, she just loves putting on her fat lipstick every goddamn morning and just spreading lies every day and fear-mongering and telling people what, you know, if we all unplugged our televisions.
So those of you out there who do feel a victim of the government or a targeted individual, please do come and see me and feel free to reach out, because it is a real thing that exists out there.
What happens is ultimately in my head is, yeah, this may happen. Yes, there's the fear-mongering. Yes, there's Tracy Grimshaw every night telling you the same goddamn thing that she told you last night. But we're not talking about real things that happened. You know, how many people died on the same day from suicide? How many people died from obesity? How many people died from heart-related problems? You know?
It's a very sad thing for people to go through. They tend to feel alone and don't understand what's happening to them. So we are here as support for you, and we'll connect you with other people who can help.
Knowledge is power, and if people do some more research into these things, then, you know, maybe your eyes will be opened. But the things that I've seen and the things that I've experienced have shown me one direction, that have just shown me where the world is going and what stupid people allow to happen in the world. So I've got this information. I've come across it the same way everybody else can, and it's out there. Why would it exist if it's not true? Look at this. This is patent technology on controlling somebody's mind. Why would we have that? microwave technology to control somebody's mind, voice of God technology to make sure that people hear the voice of God. So they put down their weapons and they stop doing whatever they're doing. Whatever the voice of God has told them to do, they will do because they believe that's the voice of God. Is this what causes mental health in individuals? Because in my same research, I found that people that have done mass shootings and mass killings, I'm not defending them, I'm just saying this is what I found. This information is available. They all say that they've heard the voice of God telling them to do this. Why would they say that? Why would they do what they've done? Granted, but can you honestly blame them if they heard the voice of God? Like, religion just really gives people this wall or this room to live in, where if it's not okay in this room, then it isn't allowed because my invisible God said so.
I can't personally talk about my experience on camera without people saying that I'm crazy. I'm sick of being called crazy or psycho or whatever the hell you want to call me. But those of you who have experienced it all around the world, I do understand you and you're not alone.
I knew that you wanted it by the way you were looking.